Morning everyone, let's get this. Got a few things in the boot. Well, one major thing there's Daisy. Let's get her out. Got a few, can you see there? That's my old baskets carrying veg in. A few more of these container wise. I'm just totally changing up. I'll come back and get them. Got to do two major things before we go and do work in the garden. Is that right, dears? Come on. So yes, hello, my name's Tony Smith, and just over here is my garden. Now, I didn't water yesterday in the Polytunnel, so we're going to have a little look at that, make sure everything's all right there. But first up, I want to get Daisy some water. Isn't that right, lass? Put that there for safekeeping. I'll never find it again. Just in case you need some, just in case. Right. Second major, before we even start, second major I must do now. You see what I'm going for? Yes. You know why? Oh, big fella's had his little shave there. When I've had a full transformation. Can you see I'm trying to grow this beard more, bit of a, you know what I mean, just to make the round face look a little bit thinner. But I came in yesterday, the wife and Melanie and my daughter Ellie were just howling because it's going to fade in. And she said, daughter says it's smoother than her legs. So I'm going to do this. So yes, all this is to, you know, mix in a little bit of rakish good looks. And we're set. So let's get that. I'll get this on, because if I don't put it on, I'll burn like it. It's like white, lily white, as they say. So I'm gonna, mind, things are just growing unreal at the moment. You know what I mean? I picked, I'll tell you what, take me. Never done. It's a bizarre feeling, mate. I picked my first aubergines the other day. Yesterday, and we had them, and I've picked my first tomatoes as well and had them in a salad, and I just had to pick them because I didn't want to leave them. And true enough, those, where I haven't put on my fur here. Oh, those ones, we don't get you off here. Those ones are the ones that they don't split, and they don't split actually, and they're just as kind of sweet, maybe not as, you know, sugary sweet as them. I forget what's them sugary. Oh, I can't think. But I didn't water yesterday, so I mean I just cut that the other day. So, and that's just going to get dumped. That one there. Spinach is going great. I could do with putting. I'm not even bothering with them, to be honest. I'm just going to clean them out. Right. Tell you what. I'll get me new pots, bring them down. They're just, I brought them. I was wondering, beer bottles getting pushed away there. I just, like I say, I'm restocking the whole plot with like a hard, long-lasting plastic, because I've tried bits and pieces of non-plastic and it's impossible. So I'm trying to meet halfway and get like a plastic that'll just last. So, and it seems like, you know, I know Steve's kind of bullish on these as well. So I got some more of the deep-rooted ones and a couple of these ones. And I'm just going to keep on upgrading and trying to get rid of everything. Right, get these in. So there we go. I also brought one of those down, had them up there, great for just taking food back. But these are my main food ones now as the crops, because I want to take some more today. The beetroot back, you know, I'm going to do some beetroot smash, I think, or something with beetroot. Now, keen lookers will notice there that I cleaned this bed out, and I cleaned, what else did I do? Oh, it was this one. I started to kind of clean out that bed, ready for the sprouting broccoli. Now, just if you were interested, that was over on the Pottymouth Garden Club that I did that little video over there. If you want to support this channel on Patreon, links below. Pottymouth Garden Club. I can see myself in the mirror, lad. So Santi's off vacation for the time being. So I'll tell you what I got as well, which I want to plant up. I was watching Steve a while ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know if you can pick that up. He planted some chicory. Now I'm a big fan of chicory, so any kind that you think's good as well, you know, let us know. So he planted some of this Rossa dye. Well, yeah, that. Got these from, as you can see, Premier Seed Direct, and that's how you get them, mind you. But look at the amount of seeds, man. So, and if you look after them and don't just leave them lying around, they'll last for ages, man. Do you know what I mean? You get like, even if you buy like, say, you know, like the big companies, and they give you like, say, 100, it's just like, by the time you get them in and out, you'll lose them. So honestly, now, like I mentioned, I got some of the aubergines, which is great. I haven't as yet built up any wire, and I don't know whether I should or not, but I've just noticed there, look at that ladybird there and ladybird there. So I'm hoping there, just because this was an aphid paradise, I'm hoping there's like food options there, you know what I mean? See, there's another one coming now, and like I say, these weren't that big when I picked them, but they were. I don't want to get in that habit of leaving them too big, you know what I mean? I want to just keep on cropping. I also, and I just kind of left them just because I was a lazy bugger, cut more just off the grafted ones of the bottom leaves off, you know what I mean? So you can see they're coming on as well, some nice big ones down there, and they're an unusual shape. These are the, I'll show you the label so you can kind of check it out yourself. Belmonte, and they do look like a bell in shape, which is quite nice. Now they do as well, but I'm going to be picking some of the, what was that, man? I still can't think of the name. These are sugar, I think they're called Sugar Crush, Sugar Snap, which is like the Sun Gold. That's it, the Sun Gold ones. So I'm going to pick some of them, and I'm just making sure everything else is all right. Oh, that's what I was going to do as well. Have you seen me cucumbers now really going? But I need to just show you as well how to kind of cut that back. I'll do that now because this needs to be kind of sorted and trimmed. So today you'll find we're going to do lots of things and achieve really nothing much substantial, but they're all little things that need to be doing. Used to be a hairdresser, you know. People were saying in the comments that, yes, yeah, honestly, I was a hairdresser for 5 years. Well, look, man, if it never leaves you, but you know what I mean. Hated it, absolutely hated it. But anyways, you know what I mean. So enough of the hairdressing tips. What I want to do is, I'll see if I can show you one first, and I've done a video on it somewhere in the past, but it's, you get, what you're trying to achieve is one long line with just the fruit hanging down. But what you'll end up, if you don't look after it, you'll end up just like a tomato plant with the kind of suckers all coming out. So it's best to try and cut the suckers off. I'm just trying to see where that. So that's one there, that which will just, can you see this one? It's just, there's your fruit, your leaf, and then you've got like this, the flower, then there's another sucker will go. So that needs to just come off. Now I'm doing this with a two hands camera, so it'll just, I'm just taking it off and just getting shot of, because you'll end up with like way loads of fruit which won't actually do any good. There's another one, can you see that one there? So there's your fruit, there's your leaf, but then this sucker's going to go, and that'll just go away again. So I'm just going to take that off. What I'm going to do as well is, if I can show you, I'm going to take off these cucumbers. They only apparently grow a little anyways, but that's a nice size. There we go. And I'm going to take that off, actually off. Now that whole bit there, I know it looks all, you know, but you don't, you know what I mean, you want to just get it going in the right direction. Well, I mean, it's up to you, but you can see there's a sucker coming on that one. So there's kind of, I think there's, if I remember, there's like 5 to a section, you know, so you have a leaf, a stem, you know, like the runner, then there's this sucker comes off. So that's how you do it. And I've seen this, I'm sure it was Spring Hill Farms that did it. And like I say, I want to grow this along there. And this is one then. So, oh, this is a good, I'll show you, be able to show you. So this is the tomato plant. This is the one that Ian sent over from, oh, where was it? Oh, look at that. I've just noticed that. Has that gone over there? Because it's top heavy. Oh, man, oh, look at that. Right. Emergency. Put yours up there. That. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I think it's just when it wasn't there yesterday like that. But I certainly need to. It's going to go again. I think the quickest way will just be to string it up. The string's there. I tie a little loop like that. Right, let's see if I can get this looking healthier. Well, it's not that it's not looking healthy, it's just way heavy now. Because this is the grafted one. There we go. Emergency fix. There is just loads of fruit on there. You know what I mean? They're all kind of coming. They're a nice size as well. So it hasn't hopefully affected them. I'm sure it's just happened. Do you know what I mean? But I give them actually, well, it has just happened because I gave them a water yesterday. You know, I filled up the troughs with some feed in. Right, this is what I was going to show you. Just here's you can see the sucker's coming off this one. So there's your main stem. Then this, yeah, it's got a fruit on, but I want to take these suckers off. See, there's another one. Can you see it just kind of free zoning out? Cut some of them bottom leaves off as well. Look at this, a bloody volunteer tomato there as well, I've never seen. So I know you're probably thinking, wow, it's brutal because I was cutting off little fruits, but you end up with all these like little fruits and not like a nice kind of size fruits, you know what I mean? So hopefully that's all right. I tell you what I have been. Look at this, I didn't realise there's some chilies. I might as well see if I can take them. Oh, a little pepper there as well. Oh, that's gone. Take them, put them in the blue basket. Might be able to use them somewhere. Hello, girl. I still haven't done anything, you know. What, have I done anything yet? I want to get them seeds in eventually. I'll need to get some like salad in as well. Just different salads now, just to go through, because if you remember, actually I think was that part of I pulled out those, I can't remember if that was on the potty mouth or not. I think I've given up with that celeriac there. There's a few in there, but Days is just, that's her little bed there now, and I've kind of had to give away real estate. Look at them flowers, mind you, they've come on. Hopefully my chard will come through, but they've certainly kind of brightened up the place a little bit. Right, shall I get some seeds planted? Get some, yeah. So I'll use these 2 new trays, if I can. And I don't know what, they're like a little plant pot size, but what I want to do is just multi-sow. I'm going to multi-sow some beetroot and some of the lettuce mix that I've just been picking lately, and some of this, what do you call them, chicory. And Keen will know that there's only 2 trays there. Actually, that's not. Do it over here, come on. So I've still got, can you see this? So I've still got room in my heart for these ones. These are the modified trays, but you know, they still work as great if you cannot get. So what I want to do is, I'm going to blanket spread again them salad leaves in this one. I'm hoping just get like a nice good crop. I could put it in there, but I haven't got that many of them left. Lettuce mucilin mix. I don't know. Just because I'm getting lazy, just making sure that I'm kind of putting everything back now, because I've been cheating and using this bloody thing, so I don't want to do that. This is a good time then to say, why don't you subscribe to the show? Because in a few days time as well, on the, I think it's Tuesday, on the 19th, I will be going part-time. More time in the garden. I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, subscribe, that would be fantastic. It's free, as you know, and you'll get to find out when I put videos up. So I've just brought them in there, I've chucked them other things out. So hopefully this batch of beetroot I can get away and hopefully get some chicory. Now, look at what I'm going to do. Just thought on, these are my spring onions. These are what Steve recommended and loves them. I think they are, yeah, Ishikawa. I'm going to pop them out in there, straight in the same bed that I'm taking spring onions. Actually, I should just get rid of them as well. Do you know what I mean? Let's pull these, we'll see how we go. So I'm just going to pull the whole lot, give them a nice wash, and just, they'll just get used straight away. Do you know what I mean? There we go, look at that, nice big. Now I picked them, like I say, the average size is that. Because normally, I'll show you, just bear with this. Because I do, you know my kind of technique for the growing the spring onions, I use sets first. Where now the sets are just starting. This is the best, you should just edit and cut it. But the sets are just starting to kind of bulb up a little too much. And it's the green I want more than anything. So now we kind of, I'm picking these and I'm going to pick them onions out, hang them up and just see how they go. Most of them went to bloody seed, to be honest, but I'll get in those ones. There you go. Next batch of spring onions in. I've still got a one there, and I've actually got a one up on the shelf as well. So, but I might put it's these bloody things, to be honest. I'm so frustrated with red onions. I picked them all. I mean, I tried eating the ones that had gone to seed, you know what I mean, and it's just like, it's like gnarled wood. So anyone that's gone to seed looks good, but I'll just leave it. So that batch there I'm going to keep. And then all these bloody things, they're going, unless you can tell us what to do with them. Don't like red onions. Look after yourselves, take good care.